Hey guys, it's me Lily, and today I want to show you my garden after 2 weeks of holiday. So I haven't been here, I have been to the US and I have returned yesterday. And this is how my garden looks like early September. And yeah, I have to say there's a lot of weeds. So the first thing that I have to do is some weeding. And actually I already started with the weeding, as you can see here. So here I just stripped out the weeds and I laid them on the ground so that they can become compost. And here there's still a lot of weeds. So that is the first thing that I need to do. Weeding is really important. And I'm not spraying because I'm an organic gardener and I really believe in it. So mechanical weeding is the only way for me. And yeah, I also want to show you the rest of the garden. So here are some beans, and these are Canadian Wonder beans. They are dry beans, and I think I can harvest half of them tomorrow, and I want to keep them as seeds so that I have seeds in future. And look at the kohlrabi plant. It has gotten really big, and the zucchini is just a gigantic plant. Look at this zucchini here. It's amazing. I think I have to do some special cooking, like making pickles or something. And we have 3 cucumbers on the cucumber plant, which is nice. And yeah, everything is looking really great. The fennel is getting ready for the seed harvest finally. So here I have to come again and collect the seeds. And yeah, everything is looking great. Look at this. That's the green cabbage. It has exploded. And also here I have to do some harvesting of these beans. Yeah, I just want to keep the seeds for the next year. Before I continue with the weeding, I want to show you this plant. This here, it's called Melopharia, and it's a Mexican kind of melon which looks like a cucumber. So this is how the fruit looks like, and I need to harvest this fruit now because this is growing over all of the weeds. So it really looks like a cucumber at the inside, but actually it's a melon. Botanically it's a melon. So this Melopharia will die soon anyway because it's getting cold. Fall is coming. So as I mentioned before, I'm just ripping out the weeds and then I put it on the ground and it will compost eventually. And this is basically a fertilizer for my berry plants. This is a nice dandelion root, and I'm going to keep it and maybe make a tea from it. It's very bitter, and bitterness sometimes is really healthy, you know. Like, actually we should eat more bitter stuff. It's important for the digestion, and this is why sometimes you want to eat, well, actually regularly you want to eat bitter stuff. It's really healthy. Alright folks, so fall has arrived and it has gotten really cold in the last days, and it was raining so much. And yeah, today I want to sow a couple of new crops inside of my greenhouse. Okay, the first crop that I want to sow is this here. It's a violet radish. And yeah, I should have planted it 2 months ago actually, so we will see if this will germinate or not. But it has a really nice color, so I hope that I can get some radish for the winter time. Alright, so next here I have a endive salad for winter time. And I'm 1 month late, but I think I'm going to be fine inside of the greenhouse. And lettuce actually germinates with light, so these seeds you don't want to cover with soil. Okay, next here we have some winter radish, the black one. Yeah, I'm a month late, but as I said before, I think inside of the greenhouse it's going to germinate. Alrighty, so here I have a whole lot of spinach seeds. The next crop that I want to sow is some radish again, but this one is the small one, the red one. And yeah, I really love radish. It's super healthy, tastes great. Okay, this is another salad, a lettuce mixture. And this is field salad. Okay, I've watered my raised beds. And now I want to show you my thermometer. This is a maximum minimum thermometer. And as you can see, the highest temperature inside of the greenhouse this year was 44 degrees Celsius at the ground, and at the top it was over 50 degrees. So it looks like 53 or something. So actually it's quite a difference if you measure the temperature at the top or at the bottom inside of a greenhouse. And the coldest temperature was 5 degrees Celsius. So I've set this up at about March, I believe. And yeah, now I'm going to set up the thermometers again, because I want to see how the temperature is in the next few days. Okay, so otherwise my tomatoes are looking really good inside of the greenhouse. This is a really good variety, and yeah, some of them cracked open a little bit, but that's okay, you can still eat them. So yeah, I'm going to harvest some seeds for next year. This is a really good variety. Okay, it's time to harvest some seeds now. The fennel is ready in parts. These are not ready yet, so I got to wait a little bit until I can harvest them. Okay, I got this really nice seeds, and I have to harvest my fennel plants a couple of weeks, so unfortunately not everything gets ripe in one day. So every couple of days I'm going to harvest the seeds here. Okay, next I want to harvest these beans. They are bush beans. So I put them into this bag here, and I leave this bag open because it has rained a lot in the last days, so the moisture can go out here at the opening. And yeah, let me just stuff all of the beans that I have left into the bag here. So usually those beans will look like this but only bigger. So actually this here was 2 beans, 1 and 2, and from those 2 beans we will get a whole lot of new beans. Alright guys, so this is a lot of beans that we got out of only 2. That's actually a really good reproduction rate. Nice. So here you can see this dark violet brownish color, typical of the Canadian Wonder. Perfect. Again, I'm going to let this bag open and just store it in a shady place, and then in about 2 weeks, when this is bone dry, I will get out the beans. Okay, now let's take a look at my corn plant. That's sugar corn. It's a little bit too young to harvest actually. I gotta say, this is not a very beautiful corn cob. Neither is this. Last but not least, I want to harvest seeds from this plant. It's growing right here. There's only 1 row. And it's called Sisum caesareum. In German we call it the sugar root, Zuckerwurzel. I think it has a different name in English. So it looks like this. And it makes a root with a lot of fingers, and it's really sweet. So first I want to harvest a couple of seeds, and then let's pull out one of the roots and let's see how much they have grown. Okay, I got more seeds than I ever need from this plant, and that's because you can grow these plants by roots. So you don't have to use the seeds, because with the seeds it's taking 2 years until you can get seeds again. Okay, this is it. This is what we call sugar root. And the roots are full with sugar. So you can also cut off 1 root and plant it someplace else. And then you will have sugar root next year again, including some seeds. Okay, I just washed off one of the roots. Now let's taste them. Yeah, it really tastes like some mixture of radish, and you can taste the sugar. So it's really high in sugar as well. So I have been harvesting quite a lot of eggplants this year from these 2 plants, and some of them turned out really nicely, but others, they have this strange pattern here, like this. I don't know what this is actually, so if you guys maybe know what kind of disease this is, or maybe it's just aging, I don't know, then please leave me a comment in the comment section below. This one here is beautiful, but it also is getting this kind of pattern. So it seems as the eggplant is getting older that there's this kind of damage on the skin. And also the younger ones have it somehow. This one is fine still. So maybe I'm going to harvest some seeds from this eggplant, but I still have to wait because they are not ripe yet. Okay, so that's it for today, and I think it's pretty awesome if you can harvest some seeds from your own plants. And of course all of the seeds that I harvested were from heirloom seeds, and yeah, this is the way to go. Oh my god, look at this. I've got some red pepper here. Nice. Yeah, so I really want to thank you for watching, guys, and stay tuned till next time.